I am making a whole loop around Taiwan. To some of you, that might sound a little crazy, but remember this. Taiwan is smaller than my home province in Canada, so in my brain, it sounds totally reasonable. Here may be small land-wise, but let me tell you, it is filled to the brim with amazing food, diverse landscape, warm hearts, and hidden gems. That's what I'm hoping to showcase to you on my loop around the island. First up, I will head back to my one true love, Hualien. I teamed up with my Taiwanese friend, who is also South African, to stay in his family's charming B&B and to explore the sights of Hualien. Upon arrival at Hualien Station, my friend Annie and I decided to get our favorite street food from the last time we were in town. This kind of style is so delicious, we decided to come back. Although last time we went to the one way down there, but now we're gonna try this one. It was a bit rainy when we arrived, so we took our food and headed to Charlie's B&B, which is run by my friend's family. This is the first time I'm staying at a B&B in Taiwan, I believe, and I really liked the traditional feeling the home had with its wooden furniture and the sprinkles of South Africa as well, with the family keeping old postcards from their time when they were living there. We got it spicier this time. We waited until we got to the B&B to eat. It's good though.
It's definitely spicier, which is better.
Since we arrived during the Mid-Autumn Festival, I got to experience my first pomelo hat and also eat it for the first time as well. Oh, that's the hat? That's the hat! Like this?
Yes!
Yes! Why do you wear this?
Yeah, what is the tradition? I don't know.
为什么要戴这个？那个
没有，就是好玩而已。
just for fun.
Just for fun. Online, it says the pomelo hats are used for fun, and also it's said that the Lady in the Moon can have a better view of the children wearing her favorite fruit so she can answer their prayers. We made it! Whew. Let's check out the room. We have mine and Annie's stuff here. A little TV, fridge, a mirror. Hi! Nice little patio. And Annie and I are sharing this room. So we have some twin beds. And over here, ooh, a nice big washroom. I love that shower. Annie, our friend Johnny, and I popped out for some dinner before we settled in for the night in preparation for our extremely early morning call. Three Koalas is a popular spot in town and also has vegetarian options, which is great since one of us is. And I have to say, the food was really terrific. I am. Hi. It was then time for us to call it a quits and go to bed, since we had to wake up at 2:45 a.m. and get ready for our sunrise adventure. Good morning, I guess. It's literally the middle of the night. Annie and I really loved Hualien, and we found out about a tour that you could do, which is the stand-up paddleboard sup at the Qingshui Cliffs. So naturally, we're back. It just looked so awesome, and you can choose like different time slots. You can either choose like the sunrise tour, or you can choose early in the morning, or you can choose in the afternoon. Let's go. Normally people drive to the place to do the tour. However, I cannot drive. If that's the case for you as well as me, the company I went through, 56 Outdoor, can help you arrange and book a taxi for a flat price. Menu, a beautiful lady. Hi, Menu. I'm gonna wear some shoes. Goes by centimeters. Before heading to the cliffs, you're given instructions on how to paddle and how to be on the board. After that, we made our way down in the dark by the company's van to the cliffs and off to something I've been really looking forward to since my last visit to Hualien. We made it! We're down by the cliffs. And I don't know, you cannot, oh, you can see the sun's starting to come up. Wow, he went up so fast.
Oh, that's the
Guide? Yeah, I'm like, dang. I was a little nervous paddleboarding in the ocean with the waves, to be honest, but the guides help assist you to go out as well as when you come back in. You just have to listen to their instruction and not fool around, and all should go smoothly. There's Annie! Way over there. So I brought my iPhone in this little like waterproof case, but I attached it here. And then I put it in my pocket. So that way I don't lose it, because already a guy lost his phone. He even had it strapped like I did, but he didn't put it in a pocket, right? So make sure you put it in the pocket, guys, if you're gonna bring your iPhone. And is it beautiful? Absolutely fucking stunning. I cannot, like, so beautiful. We started way down there where the cars are. The farther down we go, the more we have to paddle, because today the current is taking us that way. The current is strong, it's 3 knots. So if you know that, it's like, could almost be the speed of a boat. Which means going back, we're gonna have a workout. We already kind of had one.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's worth it, look at it.
It's so beautiful.
There's a reason why so many people come here. And Chichai Cliffs, I think, yeah, I said in my other video, is like one of the top 10 like wonders in Taiwan.
Yeah.
My turn? I don't think so.
Oh, really?
The way you came.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm okay. It was worth getting up super early, right?
Yeah, it was pretty rough at the beginning, but it was so nice. Literally, the sunrise looked like it was like printed off of the internet. It was so beautiful.
I've never seen this fruit before in my life, and it's massive. Apparently it's called jackfruit. And this is the size reference. It's so big.
Accelerator is very different.
Oh, oh, it's there.
Pushing that road.
Ooh. It's so blue today.
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
You gotta understand that we get one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when
You can drive the ATVs around the cliffs and also stop for a few photo hotspots along the beach that are popular on Instagram. For example, this one right here. And when you're all finished with your tour, there's like little changing rooms and shower rooms that you can change at. You can freshen up, rinsing our feet. Is it cold?
It feels good.
Oh my goodness, we are back, and We have everything just laid out. Annie's quickly showering, and I'm gonna shower. It's gonna feel like the best shower ever. It was so hot today, but so beautiful. And we have some breakfast waiting for us. And of course, running on 2 hours sleep. I have some black coffee here. Oh, it's a night market. We are kind of rested. Kind of, but we freshened up. We got ready, and now we're gonna go to Pine Garden, which we didn't get to last time, but I had on the list, so might as well take it off while we're here. Pine Garden is an old military structure built with century-old Japanese pine trees. This place might be of interest for any history buffs out there, particularly World War II, as Pine Garden was a place where many kamikaze pilots had their last moments. It is stated online that the pilots were given a glass of wine bestowed by the Japanese emperor during a ceremony that would take place on the grounds before their last flight. While exploring, you can see signs about the pilots sprinkled throughout the grounds. Also, apparently there are some ghost stories about this place, and some thrill seekers are drawn here, particularly during Ghost Month. In modern day, Pine Garden is thought as a cultural site, and often there are art exhibitions on display. We're sleepy, we're fading, but we're hanging in there. I literally almost lost my phone in the last cab we were in. I'm so, like, my lifeline is my phone. And he's like, okay, just don't panic. Do you remember this? Do you remember that?
The second we got out of the car, Jen was like, oh my God, I forgot my phone. And then I was like, what was the license plate number? And she was like, I don't know, I'm freaking out. And then luckily it was a dead end where we got dropped off, so he had to come out again. And then when I was waving him down, he turned around because obviously he knew we forgot something. He was like, yeah, it's here, it's here. And then later, because he saw Jen freaking out, and he was like, don't worry, it's okay in the future. If you forget something, you can always contact us. They have all the information. And I was like, bro, it was her phone. How are we supposed to contact you? And he was like, you're right.
Good point. Touche.
I'm so happy we got it.
I'm so happy we got it. Like, my HSR tickets are on there. Anyway, this is why I usually always double check. Next up on the agenda is this Japanese style cafe. I found it on Instagram and it instantly caught my eye for not only the woodwork, but also the amazing sweets, traditional wagashi, which I love, and their Japanese influenced garden in the back of the cafe. Alright, so I chose red bean dango, and he got matcha latte and matcha tiramisu. Look, this gelatin kind of looking thing. I've never seen something like this before. Look at it. It's very intriguing, and it has a cherry blossom syrup, a little cherry blossom inside, which you can eat. And then we got some homemade Japanese wagashi. I haven't had this in so long, and you eat it with a very small fork, and you eat it very slowly, like piece by piece. And I got a sakura soda. I want to feel the nostalgia.
Is it good?
It actually tastes like cherry blossom. So actually, if you eat a real cherry blossom flower, because I have like a dried one, they're quite salty. And this is like sweet mixed with salt, and there's jelly in it. Did you get it?
Ooh,
it's kind of
like, salty.
Yeah, but that's like
in a good way.
That's what it's supposed to be like. Oh, it's quite thick.
Oh, it looks so good.
Yes. I'm gonna, oh wow. It's like a jello, but slightly firm. I'm gonna get some powder too. It's good, it doesn't really taste like much. Guys, Annie has never had like a dango before, so we're gonna try it out.
Stuck to the plate.
Yeah, it's like the mochi sticking. Thoughts?
It's good. I hope it's not like a lot of calories.
It is.
It is?
Mochi is.
Oh, that's so good.
Super bitter on the top where the matcha is. Very, very bitter. Just got ready for bed. It's only like 821. If you're ever curious about the budget or things that I have bought, like big purchases like tours for example, or hotels, I used to say it at the end, but I think I'm actually going to leave it in a pinned comment on this video because it's easier for people to find and reference. So if you're curious about how much I spent, go check out the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. You can subscribe down below. You can catch me on Instagram, support me on Facebook, and all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!